Hello everyone, welcome to Don Flavors channel once again. Today I'm here to gist you with some important features of Microsoft Excel. Now I have these 5 tips for you. The first tip is 1. How to arrange names in alphabetical order. 2. How you will move scores without moving names. 3. How to make figures or numbers not exceed your pass mark. Then 4. How to add numbers. Then 5. How to make a fraction or a percentage out of any figure. Now, before I move on to gist with these features, if you are really enjoying this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up on the subscribe button or hit on the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. Alright, let's move on. Now I will open to my Microsoft Excel. So this is my Microsoft Excel. I've already written down some names of students, the exercise, the test, the total of the exercise and the test, the exam score, the 30% of the class score and the 70% of the exam score, then the total of both the 30% and the 70%. Now I have my A, my B, my C, my D, my E, my F, my G and H. Now if I tap on A, now all these columns are for A, then these columns are for B, same for C, then continues. Now if I tap on A, then I change the Times New Roman. It means column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4, column 5 will have the same font style, same as the font size. If I bring it to column B, then tap on it, same, it will also have the same font style as Times New Roman with font size 16. Now the first step is how to arrange how to arrange names in alphabetical order. Now you can see that all these names are not arranged in alphabetical order, so I'll have to show you how you arrange these names in alphabetical order. Alright, now the first step is you select all the names. So this is the names. I'll have to select all these names, so the names have been selected. The next one is you go to the data tab. So you look for data tab on your Excel. So this is my data tab, then I tap on it. When I tap on the data tab, it will show a lot of features. Now you move on to choose sort. So this is sort. I tap on it, then it will show a navigation bar that expand the selection or continue with the current selection. Now I will choose continue with current selection, then I will press on sort. Now when I press on sort, it will open. Now don't forget that these names have a title, which is names of students. Now if you don't take care, you will add the names of students when you want to arrange all these names in alphabetical order. So I will move on to tap on this. My data has header, so you will see that it has excluded the names of student column, then it is arranged A to Z. So I will tap on A to Z, then OK. Alright, now you can see that these names have been arranged in alphabetical order. So I have Anissa Petina, Akasi Ble Michelle. They all start with A before they move on to C, Kando, Regina, then Bemu, Stella. Alright, I will have to move on to my next step. Now my next step is how you will move scores without moving names. Now let's take for instance, this is my Excel sheet. Now if I move here, just in case I have a lot of numbers here and I want to go and look at the marks of ahemsa petina, I'll have to move forward. And if I move forward, the names will vanish. Now, what if I don't know the number of ahemsa petina? I'll have to come back again to look for the number or where the name is located before I can locate her marks. So I'll show you how you fix these names to be at steady. Alright, so let's move on. Now the first one is you have to click on view. I'll click on view, but don't forget that you have to select these names. So let me select this name. So I'll click on view. Now when I click on view, I'll have to select freeze panes. When you select freeze panes, so freeze panes, then it is freeze first column. So you choose freeze first column. You choose. Now if you choose freeze first column, you can now see that you move this and the names will be there without the names moving. Alright, I'm sure we can move on. Now the third point is how to make figures numbers not exceed pass mark. Alright, so let me just put in values. Now let's say the exercise is 10 marks. So exercise is 10. Exercise is 10 marks. So I'll have to fill in values for all these. Alright, so let's say 8, 4, 7, 10. Alright, now before I move on, now I don't want a value to exceed the 10. Now I will have to select this. Now if I select this, I'll click on the data tab. Where is my data tab? I'll click on my data tab. Then I will choose data validation. So I'll look for data validation on this. Then I'll tap on it. So where is data validation? Data validation. So this is data. I will look for data validation. So this is data validation. I'll tap on it. Then if I tap on data validation, now it is you are to choose whole number. You choose whole number. Then it is from 0 to the maximum is what? 10. Then you tap on OK. Now this is my numbers. Now let's take for instance I mistakenly press 12. Now if I press 12, then I press enter to move forward. Now you will see that it will give me a sign that this value does not match the data validation restriction defined for this cell. Now it means the 12 is exceeding the 10 mark. So it will cancel. So I will now have to tap another value, 7, then I can move on, 8, 6, 9, 7, 4. Alright, let's move on. Now you can let these values be the center point. So this is center, alright. Same here, center, alright. Now test. Let's say test is also 40 marks. 40 marks for the test. Or let's say 30 marks for the test is okay. Alright. So enter and come down. So let's see. You can also use the data validation. Alright. So data, to avoid any mistakes, data validation. So you want to choose whole number from 0 to 30. Then okay. So I have 24. Alright, so I'll choose my Times New Roman. So T I enter, then 1 6 enter. Alright, so total now, which is, so I'm done with the third one, which is how to make figures or numbers not exceed the pass mark. Then the next one is how to add numbers. So this is my total, so I have to add this to get the total here. So if you want to add, we use the equal to sign. So equal to, then is sum because you are adding, then bracket open. Now this is cell number B, so column B, and it is the 8 is at row 2. So this is 2. This is 2. Sorry, that's column 2. So this is 2. So B2. So I will say B2. So it will highlight this one, B2. Then you bring each to what? C2 for here. So C2 is the 24. So C2. Then enter. Then you get it. Now, when you get it, you will now bring your button here. Then you scroll it to get same values. To get values. Alright. Now, don't forget this will be 40 marks. So the total will now be 40 marks. 40. Alright. So I will also choose middle, center, then exam score 100%. So I have to give them exam score. So I'll start with, let's see, 98, 88, 89, 89, 69, 78. Don't forget, you can also add validation for it. You can add validation so that, so data validation, so that it will not exceed, so from 0 to 100. Alright, now this is 30%. Now that is my last point, which is point 5, how to make fraction percentage out of any figure. So we want to make 30% out of this class score. We want to make 30% out of this class score, and the total class score is 40. So we will have to use this is cell number D, so equal to, same equal to, into bracket, this is D, this is D2 over, sorry, D2 over what? You want to make 30%, so D2 over the total is what? 40. So D2 over the total is 40. You want to make 30% out of the 40, so D2, which is 32 over, so the person, she had 32 out of 40, so 32 over 40, then you close brackets, multiplying, which is star, so times what? Times 30, then you press enter, then you get 24. So you do the same thing, you push, then you get it. Now don't forget, you can also use data validation, whole number, this is 0, sorry, whole number, this is 0 to 30, so enter, then you get it. You can run it up, then 70% out of the 100, so it is equal to G you want to make 70% out of 100, so this one is E, sorry, E, and it's what? E2 out of 100% times, close bracket, times 70, enter. Sorry, I forgot my, please don't forget to bring your bracket open, then enter, yes. Push it. Alright, now the total, so we want to get the total of this, so it is equal to sum, don't forget your bracket open, that is F2 is to G2, you close your bracket, then enter, so it's 92, then push it like this. Alright, now I also have another tips for you, but will be in our next video. If you really enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit down the subscribe button to subscribe. Thank you all for watching.